What's up, guys? Todd and Tasha here. Well, actually, Tasha and Todd. And welcome back to our channel. Before I forget, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video out if you would so kindly do so. So we're going to talk to you today about...
So our subject matter today is, if you're moving to Los Angeles, things to do in LA. Some of our favorite must-see and must-do things in the city of Los Angeles, the city of angels. So we compiled a bunch of stuff to tell you about, and I think I'm going to let her go first.
Yes, and the cool thing about LA is that you don't have to spend a ton of money. Like, I know people think it's so super expensive, but you don't have to spend a ton of money because you can do a lot of people watching. So these are people watching friendly, which means just grab lunch and watch everybody all day. So I'm going to mention first, let's start with downtown LA, and we'll talk about LA Live. So LA Live is a huge entertainment complex downtown LA, which I just said. And it has a movie theater, of course, hotels, what is it? Dang it, Hyatt is down there, I think.
Yeah, the Ritz-Carlton.
Ritz-Carlton, there it is.
And the Marriott.
And the Marriott, sorry about that. Which we went inside of the Ritz-Carlton.
Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah.
And the Marriott.
Yeah, we went inside of both, and they're absolutely beautiful, very classy, very stunning. And you can, a lot of actually good photo opportunities down there. So anyway, tons of restaurants and shops, including from the high end, we'll call it Fleming's, and Wolfgang Puck restaurant is down there as well.
Fleming's Steakhouse.
Yes, Fleming's Steakhouse. And also,
You'll blow your whole paycheck at Fleming's, just to give you a heads up. So
I know, that's if you want to go that route, of
your
course.
T-bone.
But they also
about
have
12 inches thick. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
they also have Starbucks over there, and
yeah, I love
Yard
Starbucks.
House. Yeah, I know, everybody, they always have a Starbucks somewhere, but that one is pretty cool. Lots of space to sit down inside and outside. And they also have Rosa Mexicano, which we actually ate there that time.
It was pretty good, too.
It was good, yeah. I think we got,
I know I had something to eat there.
Wow.
I had a plate of food.
We got enchiladas.
And something to drink.
Enchiladas.
Cheese enchiladas.
Yeah. We got cheese enchiladas there, I remember specifically. It was really good. But aside from that, again, lots of people watching. Live events are there, of course. In the winter time, they have, I know, it doesn't get that cold in LA, but they managed to get ice skating rink down there as well. And of course, during the summer, you have plenty of watching of people, plenty of events out there. Sometimes they have like free concerts and giveaways and things like that. So it's pretty cool.
Right.
Very walkable.
So what she forgot to mention is the Staples Center. So of course we actually ran into Kobe Bryant down at the Staples Center. Seemed like he was a real cool guy and everything, tall as I don't know what. We saw him down there. He had his entourage, bodyguards and whatnot over there. And actually they were, from my understanding, they're talking about renaming the Staples Center to after Kobe Bryant. So yeah, wow. And I think that would be nice. I already thought about that anyway. You know, in my mind, like I think it'll be fitting for them to do that because he's been, awesome basketball star for 20 years, and he brought, a lot of championships to our city and everything else too. So we're very proud of him and the work that he's done too. So
yeah, cool.
So on my list here, wow, she took notes and everything else too. So you have to excuse me, but this is my favorite, I think probably my favorite, the top favorite, or one of my top favorites, I don't know, but my favorite. So my favorite is the Los Angeles Museum, okay, and I think it's like over there on like Exposition Boulevard. And so when you go to the Los Angeles Museum, my favorite main attraction is the Space Shuttle Endeavour. Oh my goodness gracious. Listen guys, this sucker is just a big behemoth. It's huge.
Right.
Matter of fact, like the length of it is about 122 feet. It's so long. It's just really, really big. And like, you know, when it's up on a runway, like it stands about like 57 feet tall. So so I said it right. Yeah, 122 feet in length. Yep. Okay. So it's on a runway. It's like 57 or so feet. You know, feet tall. This is really big. Oh, and look, this wingspan on the sucker. Ooh, let me tell you. You see this in person. That wingspan is about like it's about 78 feet. You know, across. And it's just a big, beautiful project in my opinion. So, but it has like a lot of history in it. Basically, it first launched in the year of 1992, actually May 7th, 1992, and you know it completed like about 25 missions, and actually it was like the first shuttle to go to the to repair actually the Hubble telescope. You know, made some repairs to the Hubble telescope. And it also flew all the way to the International Space Station, which I really love. You know, I love space and all that type of stuff. So it's just really, you know, really must see for you to check out, you know, while you're in LA. So, like I said, if you're visiting or if you're moving, it's just a must see there. So
now it's free to get into the museum, but of course to actually see the space shuttle, you do have to buy a ticket. The tickets are not that expensive from what I remember. And actually, we got tickets for free because somebody just gave it to us.
Well, they like my face, so I gave them a smile and a wink.
I think they liked our kid's face better. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, other than that, very cool. And they also have other exhibits there as well. You do have to pay to see those other exhibits. But other than that, it's pretty cool.
So if you think about
IMAX theater. Sorry, it's there too.
Okay.
So to piggyback off of that one, I'm going to mention LACMA, which is of course the Los Angeles Museum.
Los Angeles County.
Los Angeles County Museum of Art, LACMA. Get it? LACMA. Haha. Yeah. Anyway, and it's actually right across from. I love LA because they have lots of museums. Right across from the Automotive. Is it? Automotive Museum.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. So we were able. It was really cool because again, this area is very walkable. Even if you don't want to go into the museum, which kids get in there for free under 18, and of course the accompanying adult gets in free too, by the way. Even if you don't want to, you know, necessarily quote unquote go inside of the museum itself, you can walk the grounds, and the grounds are beautiful. It's home of the Brea Tar Pits, and yes, there's actual tar that is still there as well, and they have a huge exhibit as far as like, you know, woolly mammoths or whatever actually being stuck in the tar.
And lots of fossils and stuff.
And lots of fossils come up there. It's very, very cool. They have a huge, like I said, huge grounds that you can walk. They have jazz night in the summertime every single night for free jazz concerts. Every Friday. Yeah. In the summertime, of course, only. And you can, it's really cool. You can go and get a carry out somewhere, or you can make your own food. Picnic out there, get a good seat by making sure you get there early. And enjoy some free live jazz. So that's something I really love to do there. Other than that,
jazz.
Other than that, of course, if you have your kids, they'll love rolling down the gigantic hill. So when you go up to the top, there's another part of the museum. There's an exhibit there, or I say entrance, and you can walk up that hill, and your kids will love rolling down for free. It's really fun. That's what kids like doing.
And I was trying to piggyback off of what you were saying. And I forgot what I was going to say, but I do know, did you tell them about the lights?
No, that's what I was waiting for you to say. No, I thought about that first.
Well, you know, so of course at the LACMA, right there off of Wilshire, there's like all the lights, the light poles, and it's all lined up in a row. You can look it up on the internet too, you know, so.
It's a cool exhibit.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, it's very photogenic as far as that's concerned. And you can take some cool pictures there that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do because that's such a cool piece of art as far as all the street lights. I don't know where the lights are from.
I think what they did, they took, like
old
lights from back in the day,
Okay.
and then they kind of put them together and,
Yeah.
stuff like that. It was,
We didn't research
pretty
that
cool.
part. Okay, cool.
Okay, so the next thing that really both of us love to do is you want to check out Runyon Canyon. So Runyon Canyon is basically a canyon. You can hike, climb up there, you can jog, walk, all that stuff. So it's just really beautiful because when you get up up in the canyon, you can overlook the city, you can see Santa Monica, you can see the ocean. It's cool because like Tosh and I, we would get up early in the morning, we would make sure the kids get off to school, and then we will, actually walk. Most of the time we will walk all the way to Runyon Canyon where we were living, and we will walk up there, hike up there, whatever.
Yeah.
And so like the highest point is just over 1,300 feet up, and I think we have been to the highest point.
Yeah.
And it's just, and so you can actually come to think of it. So not only can you see out west Santa Monica, Marina Del Rey, all that. If you look to your to the north, I believe it's north, you can see like Glendale, Burbank, and things like cities like that, things like that. So it's really nice. It's like a long trail, like 3.3 mile loop, trail and everything. It's just really nice. But let me tell you, so if you decide to go, it's just really, because let me tell you, so if you're on Hollywood Boulevard and you're walking, once you get down to Fuller, so you want to make that right on Fuller off of Hollywood Boulevard, going west. So you make that right on Fuller, but as soon as you get on that street, that's when the workout begins. Let me tell you, because it's a steep climb. Like you're going up. As soon as you hit Fuller, you're already up in the hills already. But when you hit Fuller, the climb is steep. It's no more flat land. You're climbing steep. And I'm telling you, if you're not in shape, let me tell you, buddy, your thighs are going to be burning. But so when you get to the entrance, they have a real nice cart set up where there's water, there's juice, there's snacks, there's fruits, bananas, all that stuff, And, there's a slot where you put like your donation. They don't necessarily, do they charge?
Well, it's
a specific price or?
Yeah, it's like the honor system. I think it's like $1 for each item.
Yeah.
And then, or I think it actually tells you the price list. I forgot. Mm-hmm. But it's basically based on the honor system. So there's no one working the stand. They just expect you or.
But of course, hitting cameras, just because you still have some weirdos. No, trust me, it's hitting. This is Big Brother. 2020 Big Brother. Hi, Big Brother.
That's probably. I think it's probably some rich person and just like, just put it there because they love people.
Yeah, well,
maybe.
Yeah.
And so there are actually 3 or 4 different trails you can take. There's a really super short one, like as soon as you go straight into the right. And by the way, as soon as you go into the canyon, look to your left. You're definitely going to see some type of exercise class going on, either yoga or Pilates or aerobics or something, which is cool.
Yeah.
If you're into that type of thing. And so there's like different paths you can take, and depending on what type of workout you want that day, that is the path that you want to go.
Right.
As far as that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, make sure you have plenty of water too.
Yeah, just get some water from that cart. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I'm going to talk about the Grove/Farmers Market. And this is the original farmers market from back in, people have been visiting this place since 1934.
Ooh, that's a long time. Sheesh.
That's 1934. So we love going here. There are all types of grocers, like over 100 different grocers as far as that. Anything from like fish, yogurt, like of course lots of handmade items as far as that's concerned. My favorite, I can't remember the name of the place at the moment. You just like, I'm a landmark type of person, so I know when I go in, it's going to be to the right, depending on what door I go in. But anyway, there's this little deli, and they have, oh my gosh, the best like herb lemonade. It's a gigantic thing of herb lemonade and have all types of herbs in there, like mint, rosemary, basil, and all this other yummy stuff. Anyway, I will have to get the name of that place. But anyway, there are a ton of places in there to eat, including their staple restaurant, which is Dupar's. It's been there probably since the inception of the farmers market itself too.
Yeah.
The place is definitely not been renovated. So I'm kidding.
Isn't it 100 years old or something? I
don't
forget.
know. but it's really pretty, like, definitely it's been there forever. And no matter what goes on around the farmers market, that restaurant is going to stay there, I'm sure.
Open 24 hours.
It's open 24 hours, which is cool. Todd always gets the fish and chips. He says they changed the recipe, so he was disappointed.
They did too, yeah.
But they do have really good breakfast as far as like pancakes and eggs. That's my favorite thing to get there, and so our kids too. So that place is really fun, and it's right connected to the Grove. So the Grove is an outdoor bougie, yeah, I said it, mall, but we love it to pieces. Again, lots of interesting people watching there, I should say. Todd has seen some celebrities there. I don't know if I've seen any, but Todd, for some reason, always sees the doggone celebrities.
Well, the reason why I see them is because they see me first.
Well, we were there. I forgot when we were. Oh, so this is where we were when Oprah was doing some type of show. Oprah's All Stars was doing a show, and what is that tall lady's name? I forgot her name.
Michelle or something.
Michelle something.
You should be looking at the video of it right now too while you're listening.
Yeah, basically.
Right now, it's all about, let's talk about sex, baby. You remember that song? SEX. Well, to be specific, we're talking about orgasms. Here we go.
Hey there, All-Stars. I'm Nichelle Turner, and I'm at the Farmers Market in Los Angeles, where today we are talking about the Big O. Can you reenact what your wife does at that point? What she sounds like, what she looks like?
I'm just like, alrighty then,
So anyway, we were just sitting there waiting for food. I think at Johnny Rockets, or just trying to figure out what we're gonna do. And she approached us to ask us some questions. It was actually a really funny segment about basically something about marriage or.
Yeah, basically, she asked you. The question was, well, they can see in the video. So.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you can see that. But anyway, very fun. So a lot of cool things happened there. It was a very funny segment.
Oh my goodness
And it actually
gracious.
aired on the show, which was cool. So yeah, and again, very walkable as far as the Grove. It's right catty corner to tons of other attractions in the area, including 3rd Street, which you can walk up and down to shops as well.
Yeah, because the Kmart's is right across the street, but they're gonna get rid of the Kmart's. And
I wasn't gonna mention Kmart. but
right, yeah. Whole Foods is over there and stuff like that too. So,
Exactly.
wow. Okay. Wow, you really my elbows. I need some. My elbows are ashy.
You would never put lotion on.
Okay, so I was gonna say there's so many things to do. Okay, which one should I? Which one? What? Maybe one because you talk about. Okay, so let's talk about the Griffin Observatory. Okay, and that is located. I forget the streets,
I
but
see it. I just
it's the
don't
Griffin
know.
Observatory. It's a big, huge dome where there's a telescope and you can look up in space, see the stars, the planets.
Yeah.
They have all these exhibits, displays of the different planets, and they tell you the history, and not only the history, but they tell you the type of gases that's around each planet. The rings around the planets. Asteroids, all this type of stuff they tell you. It's just a lot of stuff that they tell you, a lot of information that they tell you when you go into the exhibit at the Griffith Observatory. Is it free to get in?
Yeah.
Okay, it's free to get in.
It's free to get in.
Yeah.
This is
It's so many
free.
free things to do in LA. You guys just need to just pack your stuff, move or go visit.
At least visit.
Yeah, at least visit. Check it out.
Now, the only bad part about that place is the parking.
Oh, I was going to say
You
that.
have to address. Parking is terrible. Okay, I won't say terrible. You're just going to be parking.
It's terrible.
Well, it depends on the time of day that you go, obviously. But yes, they have a parking lot and it's free, but it's gonna be a while. So sometimes people would park on the way up to the parking lot as well. up the hill, which I don't know if I trust that or not, but.
This is like, you know, you have traffic going up in the canyon. Because let me tell you, the Griffin Observatory, it sits way up in the canyon, way up there. So you're starting from ground level. Is it like in Los Feliz or something?
Yeah.
So you're basically going in like a huge spiral, but it's traffic. So you're behind all these cars, and you have cars parked on both sides of the hills.
Yeah, it's narrow.
And it's super narrow, and then of course people can't drive, and then they're driving slow, trying to see if they can find a place to park, and that just holds up traffic. But it's just really bad trying to get up there in the canyon. So.
And I don't remember what time they closed, but we've been there until obviously the nighttime, and it was very cool as far as seeing the views.
And then you can see like downtown. Everything
Yeah.
is really, really, really nice.
So it's worth it.
Yeah.
Though parking sucks, but it's
Really nice. So.
No, there's so many things to do. I'm not gonna go into super detail, but I do want to have some honorable mentions, and that is Larchmont Village. If you're looking for a boutique type of feel as far as that, like old town shops, they do have some high-end stores like Trina Turk as well. And Gratitude Cafe is there for my vegan people out there. It's a cafe, and it's completely and totally vegan. And last but not least, I want to mention Universal Citywalk, which is right next to Universal Studios Hollywood, of course. And again, tons of free live events and shows. You can walk that particular area, obviously, for restaurants and shops such as Dodger, what is it called?
Dodger Stadium.
No, Dodgers Clubhouse. For all of my Dodger fans out there, I didn't mean to make that face, but I mean, the Dodgers are okay. I know, right? I don't want any hate mail. But for those Dodger lovers out there, they have Dodgers Clubhouse, Guest Store, Billabong, you know, things like that out there as well. So.
Okay. And my honorable, well, it's not an honorable mention, but just another must-see is the Wilshire Grand Intercontinental Hotel. We have the tallest skyscraper on the West Coast that stands around, I think, 1,100 feet tall or something like that. So if you want to go on a date or something like that, it's an excellent place for a date. Even like Valentine's Day is coming up. Yeah. You can actually go to the Wilshire Grand, go on like this, the 73rd floor, because it's like 73 stories or so. Go on the 73rd floor. You can have like lunch, dinner, brunch, whatever you want to call it.
Love all three.
The view is just beautiful. Like you're just overlooking the whole city, again, the ocean, just everything. Then they have a VIP section on the other side. Because there's the spire that sits at the top, and you can see like the Pepsi-Cola sign, but on the other side it's this huge VIP area where all the celebs go, like Todd, Tasha, all that, just all these people and stuff over there. Forrest Whitaker, whoever else. I don't even know Forrest Whitaker.
Some of his favorite actors.
Right.
So, I hope that you have enjoyed this particular video. Again, these are our favorite places. There are tons more than that too. So these are not the only places, but we definitely wanted to highlight these particular attractions.
Yes, ma'am.
So once again, I'm horrible at intro and outro. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video out. And of course, if you're planning on going to Los Angeles, maybe we've inspired you to do so, or any part of Southern California, or California period, actually. Oh, we should talk about that in another video. Like
talk about what?
San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Did the close
So thanks again for checking out our video. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you for our supporters, subscribers. We really appreciate the kind comments. And we'll be making another video in a minute. Soon. Well, we'll be.
Soon.
Stay tuned.
All right. Bye, guys.